very good morning to you. How you're doing, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Motivate. This is Inspiration Monday. Happens every single Monday. We are all about empowering you and making you the very best version of yourself that there could ever be. So today we are all the way in Naivasha. We are at the Barons Golf Park in Naivasha, and we're here to meet the proprietor of this amazing establishment. She's called Rachel. She just said plain Rachel. No addition, no nothing, just Rachel. Rachel is a designer and an entrepreneur. Started working at the age of 16. Had scoliosis at a very young age, but beat that to live her dream. Let's talk to Rachel. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
I will not believe things I see on Facebook or in Instagram because you look like this tall.
Yes, and I'm this. Yeah.
Oh my God, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet
and, you know, all the time we get to Naivasha.
Yes.
I know this place up until there.
Yes. And many people do know it's just until there. Yeah. But there's a a lot more that's being offered. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us and creating
Asante
time.
sana.
It was a beautiful drive. It's like a mini road trip from Nairobi.
Yeah, it is. A beautiful drive,
Yes,
serene.
it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Greg, you look like you're ready
Asante, yes, me, I'm ready. I'm seeing you've dressed, you know, like you're working.
To do an interview, no?
You know, we have to play golf.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, so I need to change my attire.
You do. And to mention that, you have to wear your glove as well.
Okay.
I have mine ready.
When do I change? Where do I change?
Let's go.
This way?
Yeah.
Great. Is this it?
Yes, it is. It is.
So I didn't know what to do with this glove.
I'll show you.
Normally a pair of gloves na kujanga mbili.
Yeah.
So I don't know what hand goes into this one.
Yes, so what happens, this one you wear on your left.
Left.
Yes.
Okay. Why the left hand?
Just to help with the grip. So normally we encourage golfers to wear the glove because it helps with, you know, if you're sweating, you know, you need a proper grip.
Okay.
Yes. So it's always good to wear a glove. Yeah, Karibu. So this is the range. Okay. This is where we teach people how to play golf. Yeah.
You actually are a trainer for this?
Yes. And we have other trainers as well.
Wow. How long have you been playing golf?
I can say a couple of years.
A couple of years
yes,
now? I have never played golf my entire life.
It's
so today's probably going to propel me into maybe playing golf. Yeah. There are 9 holes, right? Or is it 18? 9
holes. Nine. Normally, golf clubs have 9 or 18.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many do we have here?
9. We have 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something else they talk about acreage, how big this place is, or the range is.
Yes.
So how big is this one?
We can say about 20 hectares. Yes. Yeah.
And people walk all the way?
People walk all the way. The way, yeah.
At least it's not in a hurry.
No, not in a hurry. You need to be ready to exercise because this is a good place where you can, instead of going to the gym, you can, you know, play golf, lose some calories. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So before we get to the conversation, maybe I'll just learn something from you.
Yes, maybe I can.
Get to find out more from you about you.
So what I'll do, I'll show you how to hold the clubs. Your left hand, yeah? So you're seeing this?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So it needs to interlock with the last finger.
Okay.
Yes, and then you hold.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, you just make sure your grip is good, and that's it. And then now you make a swing.
God.
You feel like it's heavy, yeah? Yes.
So why the intertwining over here?
Just to have a perfect grip. Your grip has to be perfect and good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that the club doesn't go somewhere else or hit somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And that's it. And then now you know, you just hit.
Okay.
You just hit. It's all about the swing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us the swing?
Yes, but I'd advise for safety purposes.
Okay. I'll be over here.
Yeah.
I'll be over here. Okay.
Yeah. So the first time you just make sure you just, you know, do it lightly. Make sure you're aiming it properly.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so you do it like that. That's the first round.
Okay.
And then now you do the second.
So the first one is an intentional miss?
Yes, it's an intentional miss.
It has to be an intentional miss.
Not all people do it, but we always prefer you do an intentional miss and then now you hit it.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. And then we can take another one.
Okay.
For instance, yeah.
There's something about this, something about the hip
Yes.
and the way you move your
And the
foot.
way you, yes.
Okay.
So this leg shouldn't move. So if you want, you can bend a bit or you
Okay.
can stand a little,
Okay.
making sure your knee doesn't go all the way
Okay.
down. So just where you feel flexible.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That went past 50. What does that mean?
It means I need to improve.
Wait, if it's past 50, then
Yes.
you've got it, but that means it's something. I mean, it's not before the 50 mark.
Yes,
which
yes.
is-
So
the 50
you
mark
need
is like
to-
the first point.
Yes.
So I'm going
yes.
to try later, but before I embarrass myself on TV
It's
and people
okay.
will not listen to this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Rachel, you have a very interesting conversation.
Yeah.
You were one of the few people, I'd say, who had a fire burning in them in their teens to just take on the world.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
but
yes.
whatever it has, but you know, like I was born to do this, and it wasn't
Yeah.
easy because you had to go through a condition called scoliosis, and you had to fight through that, and your mom was a
Yeah.
great part of that.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
As a child, how were you playful? Because you're pretty
Yes.
playful now.
Yeah, so as a child I was playful, but then there's something, I was playful and I was very hardworking. So maybe to mention, I'm a firstborn. So from a young age I was taught, you know, be responsible.
Everyone is looking at you.
Yeah, including my siblings.
Yeah.
So, you know, so the aspect of, you know, working was also in me because both of my parents are, you know, they're entrepreneurs, they work like really, really hard. So it's something inborn, you know, and something that we were taught, you know, at a young age you need to work, save some coins, you know, learn to buy your own things, hivi, you know, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So primary school you went through. Were you the kind that mlikuwa prefect?
Prefect.
I got it. You definitely look like a prefect.
Yeah,
Kwanza
I
head
was
girl.
a prefect.
Head girl? No.
No, but in class.
Deputy head girl. Oh, ndio alikuwa wakali.
Yeah, but I was in a lot of leadership roles.
Okay,
Yeah,
through
yeah.
primary and high school.
Primary, high school, even in university.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you joined the students leader.
I was in most of the golf clubs, so like a president or a, you know, a PA, things like that. Yeah.
Wait, you mentioned golf club, so you started way back.
Yes. So the club was marketing club. You know, SIFE. There was a club called SIFE. So this type of clubs, but it's good you've mentioned golf club, and that's one thing we're really trying to do as barons, is to go to universities and tell them golf doesn't have to be, you know, someone who's rich and old.
Yeah.
No, we actually have very young kids as young as 7 who come and play. Yes, even
7
primary schools. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this, what Baron is doing is trying to put this or add this to whatever we do as sports in
Yes,
school.
exactly.
And see how's that going for
It's
you guys?
good. It's
going
good. It's a gap, and that's now what you are trying to, you know, fetch into. Yes, students and kids. Yeah.
Did you study high school here?
Yes, I did.
If you did study here, you finished at what age?
17.
And you were working at 16?
Yes, I was.
So I just
was.
want to understand that because I remember when in high school, I totally, entirely depended on my parents.
Yeah.
And if there was a little coin I'd get on the side, it's probably because we did a performance somewhere,
Yeah.
and you'd get 200 bob or 300 bob and something like that. But as an entrepreneur at 16 years, what were you into at that time?
I used to work with my parents. So what I do is they have a hardware shop in industrial area. So we used to go there. I'd take orders, I'd pack, I'd sell, like literally. So at a young age, they made sure they mentored me. Yeah, which is good. And I'd really encourage parents to do that. You know, train your kids to work at a really young age.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing is easy. I think they need to learn that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So at that age, you knew definitely you were going to get into entrepreneurship.
I knew, yeah. I did.
Did you know what kind of entrepreneurship?
No. But I knew somehow I'll get into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about scoliosis. At what age did you realize something was wrong?
Yeah.
Or your parents realized, and how did that affect you as, you know, as a young girl?
Yes, so scoliosis is the curvature of the spine. So it literally, you know, curves and twists. So that's what happens. And it's something, you know, it's how someone can get cancer. Just the same as scoliosis, you just wake up and you find you have it.
So you don't know because it's not painful.
It is,
Okay.
especially during the cold season, it is. yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
at what point did you realize something? Is
Yeah.
it like, were you able to walk straight, or what are some of those things that that made you realize that, you know?
Yeah. So what first I realized when I was 15 years old, how I was standing. I knew something was not right, because you could, you know, you can feel you're standing in a curvy manner.
Oh, you're not upright.
You're not upright. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So when I realized that, maybe I can just say a small story about it.
Please.
So in high school, I went to Juja Senior School, and a friend of mine had an encyclopedia. So this encyclopedia had the topic of scoliosis. Yes, so he shouted in class, he's like, oh, look at this diagram, you know, this is why, you know, girls can, you know, dance and all, being flexible. So when I looked at it...
Wait a minute, they were just making fun of it. Okay.
Yeah, so when I looked at it, something inside told me I need to go get checked. Yeah, like, you know how you have the gut feeling?
Yes.
I had it. So midterm reached, I went home, I told my parents. My mom was like, okay, you know, just go get checked. You know, at first my dad was like, you know...
Did they even know what that was?
They didn't even know what that is. No, you can imagine your child telling you my spine is, you know, curving. You'd be like, what? Yeah. So I went to the hospital and the doctor confirmed.
And then now when you started feeling the pain,
yes,
the cold, and the procedure of you getting through that, going back to school.
Yes. It was a very painful surgery, because what happens is they have to drill your spine. So they drill your spine with nail rods about this big. So from your neck all the way down. Yeah. So almost near your you know, the intersection. Yes. Yeah. So that's what happened. So when you wake up, the pain that's there is, I don't know, it's something else.
Oh my goodness. The recovery, did you have to stop school?
Yeah, let me tell you. When I'll tell you something.
I'm super curious about all of these things. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened was, and first I think it's good I mention I'm a Christian. What happened, my plan, not his but mine, was to do it during summer break, because I was outside in Australia studying. So to do it during summer break, and then after that I continue with studies. But what happened, the waiting list was so long. They told me my surgery can only happen in December, and I had finished school. So for me, my plan was to do it in June, and then I do my last semester afterwards. But what happened, the waiting list was so long, I had to wait until December. And by December, I had finished all my school, was waiting to graduate. Yeah.
So you had it then, you had enough time to recover?
I had enough time,
Go back to school to graduate.
To graduate,
Did you feel like it slowed you down?
Yeah, because I had to learn how to walk. You know, literally it's like you have to learn how to walk all over again. So I had to be taught, and that was now the most, you know, that's when it hits you. Because I've been walking for all those years, and then all of a sudden I can't walk. So I had to learn how to walk. So it's more of like a humbling experience. Yeah, it is.
So now when you meet people who are living with disabilities, you see them in
yes,
you experienced that.
Yes.
Not knowing how to walk, knowing very well you knew how to do that, to run and play and all of that.
Yeah.
You are also very passionate about design.
Yes, I am.
Is this what you studied in school?
Yes, it is. So my first degree was business, then my second degree was design. Yes, so that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. And you've worked with some of renowned establishments in this country. If you can tell us about that journey.
Yes.
You know, you started out of the country.
Yes, I did.
And then you came back here. You worked here. You worked abroad as well in Australia.
Yes, I did. So what I was doing, I was working with a company called Empire Lane. So it's an award-winning landscape design company. So I did, landscaping and interior, I can't say there's a lot of difference, especially with the drawings. So I got most of my skills there, and then was able to do for a few clients here and there, and then I came back. So when I came back, I worked for a company called Dimensions Interior. So Dimensions Interiors, they've, let's talk Enashipai, Brook House. Yes, Gem School, it is, and it was a very big honor to work. She's called Charity. So, you know, she trained me and I worked there and we did very big projects. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you walked out on that.
Yes,
To
then I
follow your
worked
dream.
out on that now to enter into, you know, golf.
Thank God you led us there, because I was wondering, how did this come into the picture?
Yeah.
You doing you practiced design
Yes, I
a
did.
lot.
A lot,
And
a
then
lot.
you decided to start your own business, and you also mentioned something about landscaping.
Yes.
And you had to level this ground. Did you
Yes,
do this
we
by
had to.
yourself?
We had
Is,
to.
is this your works,
We-
or did you have someone else do the
We also had a
landscape architecture?
We had a contractor, so who came, leveled the ground completely, and then tukapanda nyasi. Yeah.
Why golf?
Why golf?
Why Barons?
Why
Where
Barons,
did
yeah.
that come from?
First, it's good to mention it came as a capital asset. So initially, my parents were the ones who were, you know, running it. And then because they have many other things to do, I took it over. So fully, completely, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. That's really good.
Yeah.
So how long has it been running since you took over?
It's been, let's say, a year.
Wow.
Yes.
How is that doing?
It's good.
It's good.
It's challenging and good. Challenging and good. I learn a lot, not only from customers but even from the employees who are really, really good. And yeah, you know, things to do with accounts, finances, bills, because you know there's electricity, water, which we really use on the grounds completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So balancing.
Did we give up completely on design?
No,
Oh, is it
I
somewhere
haven't.
in- no, you
I
haven't?
haven't.
Okay, so
yeah.
do you still do a bit
I
of
still do.
consulting?
Yes, I
Okay.
still do. Yeah.
Now that we are on the golfing beat, it's time for me to show the world what I learned.
Yes.
So this, guys, is called a club.
Yes.
This is the club. This is my glove.
Yes.
Keep.
Yeah.
Then we need a ball. Right?
Yes. So I'll put for you one ball.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's try with this one. So we've placed it there. Maybe you can stand over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So just remember what I was saying earlier. Make sure your last finger.
Okay. And then here.
Yes. Oh, perfect. That was really, really quick even. Yeah. And then make sure you're not too far from the ball.
Okay.
So yeah. And then how do you feel? Do you feel comfortable? No, you also have to feel comfy.
Yeah. I think I'm fine.
Yeah. And then now maybe just try it like that. And then I'll move away just a little so that you can try. Yes.
I feel like it's gonna go over here.
No,
so
it's okay.
we'll try with a fast miss.
Yes, you
And
can
see how
try
that
miss
goes?
first, yes.
So does it come over here, or does it go over here, or?
It can go either direct to the ball. Maybe you can just, don't touch the ball,
Okay.
just to do it one swing. So just, let's say you just hit until, where the ball is.
Okay.
And then maybe if you want to, miss, you can miss it. It can be over.
All right.
And then now you try one complete swing.
Do you have insurance? Okay. So,
It's okay.
okay.
You've got it.
That was the first miss.
That was the first miss.
I was actually going for it. That wasn't a miss, people.
Yeah,
Okay,
then now
okay.
you can try, yeah. Yeah,
I tried. It went like this level.
which is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it didn't even get to 50.
it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. What are some of the things? What are some of the things you'd say are your driving forces? Like some of the things that keep you going, want to
Yeah.
discover and take challenges, like Baron Golf Club. Because I mean, it was easy for you to say, you know what, I have a good job.
Yeah.
I'm working big projects. I don't need this. But you took up the challenge and decided, no, I'm going to relaunch this place. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it better. What are some of those things for you as an entrepreneur?
The youth. The youth really drive me because I'm really trying to tell people you don't need to wait until you're old, to even get capital. Let's talk of that, yeah? You don't need to wait until you're 50 to get capital. If you can get it from friends, from your parents, well and good, even from the bank. So that you start at a young age.
Yeah.
And then, so I'd say the youth, I'm just trying to tell people, you can do it.
Do you want to drop in your age now that we're talking about the youth? Because I think it's fascinating. You're super young.
Yeah.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm 25 years.
Great.
Yes.
Yes. So the youth, not to wait.
Yes.
Okay.
So the youth, another drive force are the employees. you know, they work so hard. So it also makes me, you know, like I really want to make this establishment a good environment for them.
Okay.
So that's another driving force. Like when I even make decisions, I have to think about them.
Right.
You know, will they be comfortable with it? You know, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who are taking care of this business. You know, they're the ones who are handling the customers. So I have to make sure the service is right. They're also happy. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. What about people who are going through probably a condition like you did and sort of lost hope because they thought, how do I start over again? How do I do this? I'm not good enough. What would you say to them? And this is your camera. You can just speak right into it.
I think it's good to mention if you've really, really lost hope, just utter the words. I really believe that when you speak something, speak life into it. So maybe I can mention when I was on the bed and I couldn't walk, the first thing that came out from my mouth was, I will make it. So I didn't know how I'll do it, but I told myself, I will make it. So even you speak words of encouragement to your heart and it will come to life. Yeah.
You've conquered the range.
Yes.
you've put up an amazing establishment in Naivasha. You're a graphic designer. You're only 25. The
I'm
world
25,
waits for you. Like,
yeah.
you know, they say when you start leaving at what, 30, 40, and you're not even there.
Yeah.
What are the milestones that you'd like to achieve as Rachel?
Yes, so I really want to expand. So we're in Naivasha, I'd want to go to Nairobi, Mombasa. So just expanding, teaching people how to play golf. Yeah, I'd really say that, yeah. So just expanding and mentoring the youth. I really want to mentor the youth, yeah.
And of course the project of getting golf into schools.
Yes, into schools,
yes,
yes.
Because I did not see that.
This
is the first time I'm
yeah,
trying out this. Imagine if I had this opportunity and even that notion for golfing is for old people, that should be something gone and dead. So it's not something we should be talking about right now. Maybe as we come to the end, we all have mantras and philosophies that we'll live by, you know, every day. You mentioned I will make it was when you were in bed. Is it the same mantra, or do you have philosophies or mantras or people that you look up to that keep pushing you to be better every day?
Yeah, Oprah.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah. Oprah is, you know, one person I was really looking at her program from a really tender age.
Yeah.
So she really inspires me because it tells me that even women, we don't need to do other, you know, side jobs, like, you know, maybe things that are not, how do I say it? Maybe yes, like
we can actually work on that career instead of depending on other people to sort of like give us a better lifestyle.
Exactly.
Like that,
So you can do it the right way and make it. You can do it the right way and you make it, yeah.
Rachel, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I'm going to be taking more lessons from you.
Yes, please do.
Do you want to take me to the range in a short while?
Yeah.
Then you can do the real thing?
Yes.
Great stuff. So we're going to be doing that shortly, but just a takeaway for me is speak life to yourself. You know, I wrote something on Facebook the other day that when you keep saying bad things to yourself, you're listening because you're telling them to you. So if you speak good things to yourself, you're also listening. So like Rachel said, speak good things to yourself. So you can make it. She looks up to Oprah. What mantras and philosophies do you live by? Share that with us on social media. That's KTN Life and Style on Facebook, KTN Life_Style on Twitter, and Instagram SMSs 22840.
So this is the pro shop.
Ah, interesting.
You know, we have different merchandise for the golfers. Yeah.
It's called a pro shop.
A pro shop.
It's not just a kawaida golf shop. No.
It's a pro shop.
So for everyone out there who'd be wondering, where is this place? How can I join? Is there a membership fee? Location? Maybe you can tell us that.
Yeah. So we are located in Delamere, in Naivasha. So just behind Corville.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a golf course there. Yes.
Barron Golf Park.
Barron's Golf Park.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
For membership, how can people, apply for that? Is there a website, a number to call?
Yes. So there is a number to call. That's 0798 217 122. Or you can check us out on Facebook. That's Barron's Golf Park, or Instagram. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mikali.
No problem. Yeah. I'll be sending in my payment for the lessons of lunch today.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's so cool.
Yeah. There's guys who play at, when it's raining.
Taking a very short commercial break. When we come back, you have Catherine Mwangi on Books and Vlogs.
So this is the book, Trevor Noah, Born a Crime.
When he got on the Daily Show, even people who didn't know Trevor Noah knew Trevor Noah from that point.
It's actually a memoir, for anything. It's not an autobiography that will tell you your whole story.
Yeah.